So on the front row we have Alex Dew and Robin Welsh, but he's in the pit lane. He'll start from the pits. Second row, David Power and Stuart Voice. Row 3, Neil Roach and Steve Roberts. Row 4, Mark Gazzard and Colin Bysouth. Fifth row, Warren Gazzard and Andrew Tsang. On the sixth row, Terry Davies and Kevin Denwood. Row 7, Tony Marlowe and Steve Brown. Row 8, Simon Roach and Mark Tsang. Ninth row, Andrew Davies and Farad Dava. So the race is away then. We go racing, and from the front row there, all by himself, into the lead. Early goes Alex Dew, start by start for second. There's David Power trying to come around the outside, and Colin Bysouth. Roberts there on the outside as well. Bysouth gets very sideways there. So him and Power go side by side as they head up the hill for the first time. Then we can ride on board with Bysouth as he's side by side, as I say, with David Power. Alex Dew then leading the way. Power gets a bit sideways in the middle of the corner, almost makes contact with Bysouth. Bysouth himself gets a bit sideways behind. Tsang getting a bit of contact there, I think, almost, or they were almost rubbing door panels. He was with Voice, and Voice dives on the inside of Bysouth. Tsang loses the position as well. So David Power sits there in second. Then in third is Voice. Fourth is Bysouth. Fifth is now Tsang. He's got back ahead. Back ahead of Tony Marlowe as they head through clearways for the first time. 13 minutes plus one lap. A great field of BMW Compact. Paul McAlern has done a great job to get this amount of cars out. When we never had more than 10 cars last year, and now look at this, over 20 cars out there, and he's hoping for more at Cadwell. So onto the brakes for the second time. Full speed into Paddock Hill Bend for the first time. Then Dew just ahead of Power. Dew over the rear wing option. Oh, a spin for Tony Marlowe. Gazzard in the gravel. Kevin Denwood's going to have to drive the gravel around. 3 cars are off, but they are all going to be joined. On board with Bysouth into Drew. It's a Voice that's gone round Power, and Power gets hugely sideways on the exit of the corner. He holds it all together though, but Voice has gone into second. He powers into Great Hill Bend, chasing after Alex Dew, our race leader. Incredible racing from the BMW Compact Cup. I'm going to have to get my breath back soon, but will I be able to, because it's nose to tail. Look at the spray being kicked up. Power gets very sideways through Surtees. Onto the brakes now they can go. Power just about staying in front here in battle for third. Through Clark Curve. They come. Alex Dew still leads the way, number 10. He's running this year second, really quick through the corner. Stuart Voice, he's trying to chase after the race lead. On board then with David Power, front bumper cam for him. Underneath the Brands Hatch spreads into the dress happy we go then. A tight line here from Power in the Power Flex machine. Power on, out of Drew, trying to find some grip. So leader then, Alex Dew, still being chased by Voice. Now side by side behind, this is for 6th. Round the outside is Marlowe on his return, and he gets it all wrong. Oh, sorry, that's not Tony Marlowe, sorry, that's Neil Roach, isn't it? Yes, Tony Marlowe 81, not as I thought. Tony Marlowe is actually driving a 71 car. Neil Roach out there in 81, who's been having our spin. So right behind David Power is Tony Bysouth. Big sideways moment out of clearways. Car now finally corrects itself, and he can continue on his chase of David Power. Down into Paddock Hill Bend. Battle on for the final podium position. Bysouth getting closer. Tony Bysouth in his first ever motor race, as many drivers are out here today. Had a big slide through Paddock again there. But Tony Bysouth, the only person who's having their first motor race, be able to go to the front and now round the outside of David Power. He attempts. Can't do it that time. So now he's trying to do it on the exit of the corner though. Can't do it round the outside at Graham Hill Bend either. Tries to get the cut back now for Surtees. This could work. This could certainly work. Yes, he's done it, I think. The inside for 30s. Yes, he's... And big sideways moment, though, for Bysouth. Power tries to come back at him. Into clearways they go. Power on then. Through Clark curve. Power coming back at Bysouth. Now that you can see the novice cross on the back of Bysouth's car. Up on the inside, attempts Power. But Bysouth later on the brakes. We go on to another lap. 55 miles per hour, the minimum speed. That time, in these damp conditions for Power through Paddock Hill Bend. Onto the brakes for Druids. Great racing here from the BMW Compact Cup. Nice and sideways these rear-wheel drive cars are in these damp conditions. Andrew Tsang, most successful driver in the championship last year, chasing after him. He runs in P5 now. Further back, Gazard and Denwood, the two people that had to take avoided action on lap 1 at Paddock Hill Bend, are having a good scrap at the bottom half of the top 10. I think behind them is Terry Davies. And Gazard runs, there you are, very sideways he was through the corner. They'll get onto the brakes now. Onto Clark curve now then. They want to be trying to find a slipstream. Meanwhile in front, Steve Roberts coming under pressure on Robin Welsh. Remember, he started on the pit. He's going great guns, is Robin Welsh, and he's got past Steve Roberts now, the ex-Formula 4 driver. They say now Power up Howard Hill. Robin Welsh into the top 6. Denwood's got ahead of Gazard. Mark Gazard raced in the production BMWs last year. Now coming into this series, new series, run by the City Motor Club. And now here, attempted, I think it is that car of Terry Davies on the inside of Mark Gazard. Gazard was having none of it though and stays in front as they head down the Cooper Straight into 30s, the left-hander. Dry line starting to form. Rain stopped just before lunch, this race just after lunch. Gazard gets it all sideways again. Good clearway. But these BMWs don't seem to lose too much time going sideways. This is just brilliant because that means the drivers can do it without worrying about losing track position. Now, can Gazard stay ahead of Davies as they head down into Paddock Hill Bend? Onto the brakes they will go. Davies, another one of our newcomers, novice cross there, and look how side Gazard got there. Just fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. So through out of Drury, side by side here. That's Mark Tsang coming under pressure and Kevin Denwood into Graham Hill Bend. Down to 30s they go. Meanwhile, down into Paddock Hill Bend. Alex Dew in his first bit of lappery. Now Battleman's still on for third. Bysouth still just ahead of Power. Meanwhile, Robbie Welsh has got past Andrew Tsang. So that's another game position for the flying Robin Welsh. Person that's raced in Project 8 Racing Saloons in BMW M3. So he's used to cars going sideways. Up on the inside of the back marker there, Tony Marlowe first of all, and this time it's Tony Marlowe and as well Stephen Biddle. So he's got past the two cars, side of the exit again for Bysouth. Must be loving it out there. I'm certainly enjoying watching these onboards. The drivers just go sideways from every corner. Window open 80 on the left hand side. Stop the car from misting up. That's just brilliant to watch. No words needed to describe the sideways-ness of the car. First through 30s, now through clearways as well. Much more impressive through 30s because the cars are so fast around that corner. So onto the Brabham Straight for another time. Just over 5 minutes plus the lap to... just over 3 minutes plus the lap to go now. There's Robin Welsh then. Meanwhile, Stuart Voice spins the car. Second position car, Stuart Voice spins. And there he is. He's got it all back together. He's continuing. David Power passes him for third. But big mistake there for Stuart Voice. They exit Druids. Now Robin Welsh right on the tail of the very sideways Stuart Voice. He certainly hasn't stopped pushing despite the spin. Now Robin Welsh looks up on the inside. Can't do it there. The car gets very sideways to the exit of the corner. Big tank slapper down the Cooper straight. Holds it all together though. He runs in fifth at the moment, chasing after Stuart Voice, who spun the beginning of this lap at Paddock Hill Bend. Starting to wedge away now. And we've had a spin again for Neil Roach. Meanwhile, Welsh has got past Voice into Paddock. Fourth position now for Robin Welsh. Oh, he gets the car it sideways. Voice comes back at him up the hill. Can't do it though. As they run into Paddock Hill Bend. Druids Hill Bend. And Voice gets it all sideways there on the exit of Druids. Andrew Chang's had some doing the lappery. Now it's Steve Roberts' turn. He heads into Graham Hill Bend. Now Andrew Chang should be able to power away from the lappery before Steve Roberts has to deal with it. And Steve Roberts there makes his way up to the inside. Now Kevin Denwood chasing after him. Great recovery drive from Denwood after ended up having to take avoiding action on lap 2 into Paddock Hill Bend into the gravel trap. Roberts has almost completed the lap now on Marlow. And I should think when they break into Paddock Hill Bend it will be completed. There you go. So, about a minute plus the lap to go now then. We can ride on board with Nigel Power as he exits Graham Hill Bend. And the car breaks away and it spins towards the barriers and bang! The car's hit the barriers there. And is that him out the race? Yes, seatbelt's coming off. He's out. On board with Mark Tsang for the start of the race. A replay. There's Stuart Voice. So he's come up through the field nicely. Good start from Andrew Chang. He was one of the people that raced these cars last year, having to use the window wipers to keep the spray off. This is lap 2 as everyone rejoins into Paddock Hill Bend as he enters the corner. Replay here with Nigel Power. This might well be one of his sideways moments. David Power, I should say, not Nigel. David Power, they gets it all sideways. He's out of the race now, of course. Bysouth sideways through Paddock as he chases after Alex Dew. I think they should have another lap after this. Steve Roberts does the lapper into Paddock. Denwood continues to chase after him through the traffic. So, Chang slapped the Tunmore car. Now up Chang, still under lots of pressure here from Terry Davies now. As they head through Graham Hill Bend, Chang gets the car all sideways and now Davies right behind him as they head down past the stricken car of David Power. And here up on the inside, Terry Davies, one of these newcomer drivers, first race for him, so I'm sure he'll be hugely impressed with a 9th, but to go for an 8th to get past Matt Chang will be an even better achievement. They battle through clearways and onto Clark Curve. So now trying to get the slip series Davies across the line. Under braking they will go for Paddock Hill Bend as they enter their last lap. Battle for 8th. Definite drawing line now. And we look to Surtees, where we see Alex Dew and Bysouth, Tony Bysouth, Colin Bysouth even. Now within about just over a second, he gets hit sideways. The clear way, he's not going to catch the race either. Alex Dew will take the first BMW Compact Cup race of the year. Great stuff from him. He wins the race. Alex Dew wins to Tony get this right now. Colin Bysouth by just over 1 second. Third position goes to Robin Welsh. Great drive from the pits, and we're only 8 seconds off by the end. Here be the 4th we reckoned with in race 2. 4th to Stuart Voice after his spin. 5th Andrew Tsang, the best of drivers who raced in it last year. 6th Kevin Denwood after his spin, or off. 7th Steve Roberts. 8th Mark Tsang. 9th Terry David.